My big box of art supplies finally arrived, and I can't wait to open them. I should be cooking dinner right now, but you know, art supplies. So I wanted to share the unboxing with you because, well, who doesn't love surprises, especially when they're art supplies? And they might not, I have a little bit of everything in here, so it might not completely resonate with you, but I'm sure you'll find it interesting. I decided that next year I'm going to start experimenting with other art mediums. I primarily do acrylics. I do some watercolor, a lot of charcoal and graphite and colored pencil. And I just want to branch out into other things because, well, my shaking is getting worse. So I don't know how much time I have left to experiment with things. Although the time is getting shorter because I can't open the box. I got these art supplies from my favorite art supply store, which is Above Ground Art Supply. I'm in Canada, and they've always been my favorite. And well packaged, great customer service. I'm not affiliated in any way. I just really like them. So let's see what we got. Tons of packing paper. Sorry about the noise. But as you can see, it's well packed. And I always find something to do with this paper. I have grandkids and it's great for them to paint on and experiment with. So first I have some matte varnish to give my acrylic paintings a coat of varnish to keep the dust off them, protect them. And I like the Liquitex brand. It's my favorite out of all that I have tried. Put that over there. Oh, this is what I've been waiting for, actually. It's Liquitex bio-based heavy acrylic paint. So it's a new product that they've come out with that is 50% bio-based formulation. So they're cutting down on the chemicals that are in the paint. And I will be doing a review on this, hopefully within the next week or so, and explaining exactly what it is and what it's made from. And if you're really curious, in the meantime, you can check out their website and learn about the bio-based acrylics. And it still contains some toxic, well, not toxic, I guess, some chemical ingredients, but this is a start. 50% bio-based is pretty good. Hopefully down the road, there will be better paints with less and less chemicals, because some artists and a good friend of mine are very sensitive to the chemicals in paint and have had to give up some of their artwork because of it. So doing research into more bio-based materials is great. Now this is my Liquitex ink. I like this. I'm finding it hard to use, but I'm determined to use it. You kind of have to move fast with it. It's sort of like watercolor, but it dries permanent. You can't lift it. Basically what it is Liquitex paint that's been watered down, but it gives beautiful glazes and beautiful, almost watercolor-like paintings. So I have some already, and I bought these to do some florals, I think, and practice with that. Art is always practice. You're always learning, always improving. Get rid of all this paper and the boxes and more paper. Sorry about the noise. I was going to unbox it and then show you, but what's the fun in that? Hey, so this is Wolf's Carbon Pencils that I've been wanting to try for sketching. For some reason, even with the tremors, I find holding a pencil easier than the paintbrush. So you do what you have to do. I needed a slightly bigger palette knife. This is probably not a good idea when you shake, right? Well, we'll see. No, I'm not going to get it. I may have to get some help to eventually open this. I'll probably edit this part out. Sorry. There, almost got it. There we go. Sharp knife away. Nice big pellet knife. Two small tubes of Liquitex. You can tell Liquitex is one of my favorite paints. Liquitex Heavy Body. I saved the little bags and recycled too. So this is Phthalo Blue green shade and Phthalo Green blue shade. Great for mixing really nice teals and aquas and turquoises. Whoops. Oh, this is just a cheap set of plastic palette knives. Oops, sorry. And I've got these because I'm teaching my grandson to paint. So I wanted to teach him how to use the palette knife. And this is lightweight for him. And of course, I could use them myself for many things. Some replacement Polychromos pencils, one of my favorite colored pencils to use. And I had run out of these colors. So there's Phthalo Blue, Burnt Umber, Hooker's Green. Don't know what this one is. Deep Red. Light Magenta, Violet. Magenta. I think I have two whites in there. And Coral. It's great that the Above Ground sells these separately, so I can just replace the ones that I'm out of. This is Faber-Castell charcoal set. So there's 7 pieces in this. Natural charcoal sticks, natural charcoal pencil, compressed charcoal, pit pastel pencil, and kneaded eraser, and a blending stone. Let's see. The whole kit is, you can see, it's a nice charcoal kit, especially for someone that's starting off with charcoal. This would be a nice gift. Above Ground had a sale on Faber-Castell items, which is what led me to ordering, actually, and especially for this particular one. This is their Pitt Graphite Matte Pencils. So they're graphite pencils, and when you're using graphite, the more you lay down, the shinier you get. So you get this glare on it when you're finished. With these, the matte pencils, they're matte, so you don't get quite the same glare. I've seen a lot of reviews on these, and they look awesome. So I will be doing a review on this as well, and hopefully doing a small sketch or something so that you can see the difference between the regular graphite and the matte. And watercolor pencils. I've been wanting a set of these, and I always keep an eye out for things that go on sale. I guess I could open them, but I'd probably do a swatch in another video, so you can have a look and see how well these work. Along with doing watercolors with these, I also use watercolor pencils to draw my design on my canvas for acrylics or anything else I'm doing, because they're water soluble and you don't have to worry about graphite or pencil showing through your paint. It's a great idea. I'll lay it up there. This porcelain palette. I was afraid it was going to get broken. It seems to be intact. There we go. It's a nice palette with the wells and a nice mixing area, and nice and heavy, so I won't knock it over. I have a tendency to do that because I shake. I knock things over. Now I just have to find a really heavy, or a couple of really heavy water jars so I don't knock them over as well. I'm going to lay that there. The box down there. And I have a Stay Wet palette. So this is the sponge that goes in it, and mine is pretty disgusting. So I got a replacement for it. And some palette paper. That's gray. I like using the gray because there's probably a glare on there now. With the gray, you can judge the color, especially when you're mixing, much better than you can on the white, because this is so neutral. So it's a nice big pad. So that's it, I think. Let's get rid of the box. And we'll move everything out there so you can see it all. And I will, as I said, do reviews. Especially with this paint, I've been anxious to review that to see how well it works. And with the matte pencils too, I'm just excited to use those. Well, get rid of that. There, so it's a nice little art haul, and I hope you enjoyed viewing it, and maybe you found something that you might like to try as well. So I'll hopefully get all these reviews done within a week or two. And thank you for watching. And if you like this, give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and have a great evening.